In this movie, I'll give you a quick tour of the interface in Windows Movie Maker. This is a free program that's included with Windows XP. All the way on the left, you'll see the Movie Tasks pane. If you do not see the Movie Tasks pane, you can bring it into view by selecting View, Task pane. This task pane shows you all the different steps involved in creating a movie with Windows Movie Maker. And then at the bottom, you can click on some tips. In the middle, you'll see the Collections area. This is where you'll see all the assets you'll be using in your movie, such as still images or video clips you've imported from your camera, as well as sound files. This is also where you'll see some of the assets that are already included in Windows Movie Maker, such as the different video effects and video transitions. On the right hand side, you'll see the preview monitor. You can select a clip in the collections and then use the preview monitor to preview that clip. And then at the bottom is the area where you'll be building your movie. There are two different views for this area, a timeline view and a storyboard view. When you begin building your movie, you'll probably use the storyboard view. You can switch back and forth between the two views by clicking on the appropriate button. To build a movie, all you have to do is drag assets from your collection into one of the boxes in the storyboard. When you get ready to edit, you'll probably switch into Show Timeline. This is where you'll see the linear layout of all your assets in your movie. The first thing you want to do when you start working with Windows Movie Maker on a project is save your project file. To do that, go to File and choose Save Project As. Then enter a name for your project file and click on Save. You should then save your project file at regular intervals. To save your project file once you've created it, go to File and choose Save Project. The project file contains the information you need to open up the project at a later time with Windows Movie Maker if you need to make additional edits after you've closed the program. The first step in creating a movie with Windows Movie Maker is to capture the video from your video camera into your computer. To do this, first you need to connect your camera to your computer using a FireWire cable. Make sure the camera is turned on and set to play or VCR depending on your camera. Then once you have Windows Movie Maker open, go to Capture from Video Device under Capture Video. Click on the link, select your camera and click on Next. Then enter a name for your capture file. Select the save location. By default, Windows Movie Maker saves your capture video in the My Videos folder, which is a subfolder of My Documents. When you've chosen your save location, click on Next, and then you need to select the video setting. The top option here, Best Quality for Playback on My Computer, will save your video in the WNV format, which is a Microsoft format. If you need your video to be compatible across platforms, you can use Digital Device Format or DVAVI. When you've set your option, click on Next. Then you have the option of capturing the entire tape or only parts of the tape. The only difference is when I choose capture parts of the tape manually, I get some controls that I can use to control my camera and find the location where I want to start capture. If I choose capture the entire tape, Windows Movie Maker will automatically rewind the tape to the beginning and start capturing from there. So here I'm going to choose the bottom option. Then I'll click on Next. I can use the controls to find the location I want to capture. And then when I'm ready, here I'm going to rewind it to the beginning. And then I'll click on Start Capture. When I'm ready to finish capturing, I'll click on Stop Capture and then click on Finish. And now I have a video clip in my collection. I can add this video clip to my movie by dragging it into the storyboard. In addition to video you've captured from your video camera, you can use content that you already have on your computer. You can import this content into Windows Movie Maker by clicking on the appropriate link in the Capture Video section. For example, if I want to import video, I'll click on Import Video, locate the clip I want to use, and then click on Import. I can do the same thing for still images, as well as audio files. I can then use any of these assets in my movie by dragging them to the timeline or the storyboard. To build a movie in Windows Movie Maker, you'll be using the storyboard. If you do not see the storyboard, click on the Show Storyboard button. You'll then see a series of rectangular boxes. The bigger boxes is where you'll drop your still images or video clips. The smaller boxes is where you drop in your transitions. You can reorder the clips in the storyboard by dragging them to another location. You can also remove clips by selecting them and then pressing the delete key on your keyboard or right-clicking and selecting delete. To add a transition in between two clips, under Edit Movie in the Movie Tasks pane, select View Video Transitions. You will then drag a transition from the Collections area into one of the smaller boxes between the two clips. To remove a transition, click on it once it's selected, and then press Delete on your keyboard, or right-click on it and choose Delete. You can also add video effects to your clips. To do that, under Edit Movie, choose View Video Effects. And then you'll drag a video effect you want to use on top of a clip. You'll know you've applied an effect to a clip because you'll see this blue star on the lower left-hand corner. To remove an effect, select the effect by clicking on it once, and then press the Delete key on your keyboard, or right-click and choose Delete Effects. The blue star will then be gone. Whenever you use a still image in your movie in Windows Movie Maker, the default duration of that image will be 5 seconds. However, you can change this option by going to Tools and then Options. Then click on the Advanced tab, and under Picture Duration, enter a new value. Here you can also change the default duration for your transitions. When you're finished setting your options, click on OK. Now any images that you add to your movie will be 3 seconds long, or whatever value you've entered in the options. In this movie, I'll show you how to use the timeline to edit your clips. If you do not see the timeline, click on the Show Timeline button. Here you'll see all your clips, including still images and video clips, arranged in a linear fashion. Now, sometimes you may want to remove video from the beginning or end of a clip. This is called trimming. To trim a clip, in this case a video clip, first select the clip, then place the playhead where you want the clip to start. Then select Clip, Set Start Trim Point. Then move the playhead to where you want the video to end, and then go up to Clip and choose Set End Trim Point. And this will remove the video you don't want from the beginning and end. You can also use the timeline to change the duration of still image clips. To do this, first select the clip, and then place your cursor over the edge of the clip until you get the double arrow, and then drag to extend the clip if you drag out, or drag in to make it shorter. The other thing you can do is you can split a clip into two. Just place the playhead somewhere in the middle or wherever you want the split to occur, and then choose clip. Actually, I have to select the clip first, then place the playhead somewhere in the middle, and then choose clip and split. And now I have two clips that I can use independent of each other. In this movie, I'll show you how to add titles and credits to your movie in Windows Movie Maker. To get started, go to the Edit Movies section of the Movie Tasks pane. Then click on Make Titles or Credits. Next, you'll see a screen with the different types of titles you can add to your movie. The first type of title is the title at the beginning of the movie. Go ahead and click on the link and then enter the title text. At the bottom, you can change some of the options. For example, you can change the text animation, or you can change the text font and color. When you're finished, click on Done, Add Title to Movie. This will add a clip to your movie at the beginning. Like any other clip, you can select it and then either press the delete key on your keyboard or right-click and choose delete to get rid of it. Next, let's add a title overlay. You can also add a title overlay, which means that the title will be displayed over the video. To do this, select Title on the selected clip. Select the clip you want to add the title to in the timeline, then enter the title text. And as before, you can change some of the options, such as the title animation or the font and color. And then when you're finished, click on Done, Add Title to Movie. Now you'll see that a clip has been added to the title overlay track. And if you preview this, you'll be able to see the title display over the video. Now let me show you how to create credits for your movie. To that, as before, click on Make Titles or Credits, and then choose Credits at the end of the movie from the menu. Then enter the text for your credits. You can change some of the options, such as the title animation or the text font and color, and then when you're finished, click on Done, Add Title to Movie. This will add a clip to the end of your movie on the video track. Anytime that you want to edit a title that you've already added to your movie, make sure you select the title clip and then go up to Edit and choose Edit Title. And then you can make any changes you want. Whenever you capture or import video in Windows Movie Maker, the audio that was recorded at the same time is also included in the clips. However, you can add your own background music if you want as a separate track. This is included in the audio or music track. So the first thing you need to do is go into the collection, find a music clip you want to add as background music, and then drag that down to the timeline and place it where you want it to start in your movie. You can also move this music track around. And if you need to trim it, just place your cursor over the edge and then drag in. Now, the music that you've added to your movie may be too loud. You may want to lower it so it's just playing softly in the background. To do that, first select the clip, then click on the Set Audio Levels button and drag the slider down a little bit. This changes the volume level of the music clip in relation to the audio from your video. Now we can go ahead and preview this by placing the playhead where we want the movie to start previewing, and then press the spacebar on your computer. You can easily add voiceover narration to a movie in Windows Movie Maker. To do that, first place the playhead where you want to start your narration, then click on the Narrate Timeline button. On the next screen, first check your input level, and then when you're ready, click on Start Narration. The laptop launch is located in EDU 252. This is a space where students can come in and get help with their Mac-related questions and also attend workshops. When you're finished, click on Stop Narration, and then you need to save the audio file for that narration. And now the audio track or the audio clip has been added to my timeline in the audio or music track. When you're done editing your movie, you'll be ready to export it into a format that can be shared with other people and posted online. But before you do that, make sure you save your project file. Go to File and choose Save Project. Next thing you need to do is go to File and choose Save Movie File. By default, my computer will be selected as the save location, and that's fine. Then click on Next, enter a name for your movie file, and choose a save location. By default, this will be my Videos folder, which is the subfolder of my documents. Then click on Next, and Best Quality for Playback is selected by default, but you can click on Show More Choices to view other options. Click on Next, and Windows Movie Maker will start compressing your movie. This may take some time depending on the speed of your computer and the size of your movie. Once the movie has been compressed, you can click on the Finish button, and if you have the option Play Movie when I click Finish checked, the movie will start playing automatically in Windows Media Player. The iPod does not support the WMV format used by Windows Movie Maker. However, you can use a free program called Videora to convert your WMV files into the iPod format. Here I'm going to show you how to use Videora to convert your videos into iPod format. The first thing you need to do is open up Videora, then click on the Convert button, and then on the Current Conversion tab. Then click on Convert Video, locate the video you want to convert, and click on Open. The default profile should work just fine. When you're ready to start the conversion, click on Start. You'll then see a progress bar that will let you know how far along your conversion is. Your converted movie should open up in iTunes automatically. To view your movie, select Movies in the iTunes library on the left, then find your movie from the list on the right, and double-click on it to start playing it.